What is going on, guys? EK1 Gaming here, and welcome back to another location changing video. In today's video, we're going to be showing you a new game that I've just started. It's not new for everybody, but I've just started playing Jurassic World Alive, and it does involve moving around and changing location and walking around. So why not use a spoofing device or a piece of software on iOS and Android to move to those locations to get the best dinosaurs, to get the best perks in the game. Now, it's simple, really easy, and literally takes a couple of seconds to figure out how to use, but we're going to show you each function of this today. You don't have to have your device jailbroke or anything like that. Basically, it's going to simulate GPS movement, it's going to plan routes, it's going to control your GPS with a joystick so you can walk around freely, and it also supports, like I say, iPhone, iPad, iPod Touch, and all Android devices. Now, I will be using my iPhone 14 Pro Max with the latest software, so it's still working on iOS 16. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to the link in the description below and get this downloaded. Now, there is a free download. Now, the free download is only just to show you what it does and how it works. This is not going to give you the full functionality. You are going to have to go ahead and purchase the software, but there's some great deals on purchasing, so I'd recommend downloading the free download. Check that it works out, that you trust me, that you think that, this is going to be the one for you. Then go ahead and click purchase and go for one of their fantastic pricing structures. Now, it's available for Windows and, of course, Mac as well. So if you do have a Mac laptop or a Windows laptop or whatever, a computer, you can download it on each. You will require a computer or a laptop to do this. This is not direct to the phone. So once you've downloaded the software, just open it up and you're going to come across this screen here. You just click I am aware of the disclaimer. Basically, the disclaimer is don't overuse this software. You might get banned on certain applications. Like Pokemon Go, for example, you can get banned. There's a chance. This game, I'm not too sure, but it's likely that, if you do misuse this or use it all the time, it will get flagged. So all you're going to want to do is click the I am aware of the disclaimer. You can read that if you like as well, and then click get started. Then it's going to identify your phone either via plugged in or Wi-Fi. The first time you do it, it will have to be plugged into the laptop or computer or whatever you're using. For me, I've connected plenty of times, so it's going to come up with my iPhone, and then it's going to say connected, and here we are. We're literally in. Now, the location here is not necessarily going to be where you actually are. I'm about an hour away from there right now. It's just going to pick up the nearest tower that it can pick up on, and it's going to put you in that location. But don't worry about that at all, because obviously we're going to be changing location. We're going to be going through joystick, A to B movement, and then multi-spot movement, and then also teleporting, and of course favorites as well. So we're going to show you all the functions now. Let's start with the joystick and what benefit this is going to have in the terms of Jurassic World Alive. Using the joystick, you're able to get around pretty much anywhere in the whole world, including getting to those Jurassic Park exhibitions, which give you exclusive rewards. As you can see on the screen now, we are in an exhibition area. You'll see this on the map, and what you can do is go ahead, find out the locations of these expeditions. They're all around the world, and you can go ahead and get yourself to them. So now, right now, if I want to actually go into that expedition, I'm just going to go forward on here, walk forward just by using the mouse or the keyboard to get you forward at the bottom left there. Make sure you have the circle here in the right direction, because it doesn't always mean forward is forward. As you can see, technically now I'm facing side on and moving side on. So let's go ahead and check out the Jurassic World exhibition and see what that's going to give us today. But you can go around all of these. I believe there's one in Milan, one in the US as well. So you can go ahead and check all of these out. But it's good for getting coins, if you have to be on top of the the checkpoints to spin them. If you're on top of them, you do get double rewards, so it's easy to get a lot of coins from this method just by using the joystick. You can also set the speed as well, but it doesn't really matter on this game because there's nothing really like Pokemon Go where you have to hatch eggs or anything like that. But basically, once we're here, we're at the Jurassic World expedition now, or exhibition should I say. Let's take a look, see what we get from it. And we get, wow, so 9,789 coins. We also get, wow, a bumpy epic. We also get a blue epic. some garbagey stuff, some common stuff, a few rares. Man, this is crazy. We're getting a lot of stuff. Wow, we just got an epic again. And another's coming in. A Tyrannosaurus Rex again. Wow. I have to say, that's incredible. I'm going to literally travel around to every single one of these places. I don't know how often you can do that, but using the joystick here, definitely worth doing. If you want to know a list of locations for these places, let me know in the comment section below and I'll show you. But right now, let's go ahead and show you how we do the teleporting, or how we do point to point, and some other key functions of this software. So now we're going to take a look at just going from one spot to another. Now, this comes in handy if you are trying to collect these spinning stops here, which you can see on screen. So if you go over them, you generally get more of a reward from them. So we're just going to set a little route from one space to the next. So we're starting here on the map. So we're just going to go down the road right here. We're going to set the speed to quite high because, like I say, it doesn't really matter on this game because we're not hatching any eggs like Pokemon Go. Realistic mode is going to use the roads, and then we're going to click move. And what he's going to do is he's going to walk himself in that direction. So as you can see, as we're going through now, we'll be able to get these spinning stops. I'm already maxed out on my coins today. I've reached my limit on coins and books today. But you can go ahead and go through each one of these stops as you're walking past, and also catching the dinosaurs as well. So if you see any epics flash up or anything that you think, oh, I haven't got that, then go ahead and click it. It doesn't matter if it keeps moving. If you've clicked on one of the dinosaurs, it will still let you capture the dinosaur at the same time. Now, on top of this one, there is a multi-route as well. So if you wanted to set a whole circuit, so if you found a nice circuit you like, so let's say Barking Road, High Street, back to Barking Road on this side, Wigston Road, and then back to the beginning. Create the circle route. Make sure you've put the speed up so it does it quicker. Realistic mode, and click move. And now all he's going to do is just go from number 1, number 2, 3, 4, and he's going to keep doing that route as many times as you've selected here. So you can select that like 10 times, 20 times, 100 times if you want to. If you are just literally wanting to connect via Wi-Fi to this software, and you want it to keep walking around that exact route all day, if you're sitting across the room or in a different room, as long as you're connected to the same Wi-Fi, you can go ahead and play the game without it being plugged in, and it will just keep moving your character to these locations. So you can literally just keep doing this over and over again to get those books, or to get those coins, or however you want to get it. Also get those dinosaurs that pop up as well. The epics do pop up quite a lot. I have had quite a few epics today, so I am quite happy with this function on here as well. So once we stop that, the next part is actually the teleporting part. So if we want to teleport, now before you do teleport anywhere, I will say don't do nothing on the game for a couple of hours, like 2 hours. I'd stick to the same sort of rule as Pokemon Go. So don't spin any stops, don't catch any dinosaurs, don't do anything, don't create or don't grade. Basically do nothing for 2 hours, and then go ahead and teleport somewhere. So you'll see now, if I go to like New York, it might bug out slightly because I have been playing. So we're just going to go to the Transit Museum in New York. So you just type in here wherever you want to go. You can favorite locations as well, and then click move, and I'm going to load in now to New York. Now what it might do is you might see all the Pokemon around me like shaking, which you can. You see they're like bugged out. That basically means like, whoa, hold on a minute, you can't be here right now because it's impossible for you to get here that fast. And if you try and catch them, it's going to bug out. So don't do this. This is likely going to get you a ban if they do ban people. I don't know if Jurassic World actually banned people. I'm not too sure about that. I've only been playing the game a couple of weeks now, but I'm really enjoying it. So I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to try and catch anything here. I'm not going to walk around and do anything. But basically, if it's shaking like this, give it a miss. Go back to the last location you were, or your current location. You know, you can just click reset location here. This is not exactly where I actually live at all, nowhere near it, but this is where my cell device pings from. And once you go back to your actual location, you should find that the Pokemon now are fine. So, sorry, the dinosaurs even, not Pokemon. But even, like, you see, they're not shaking now. So this means we're okay. If they're shaking, don't click them, don't do anything in that area. Move away from the area. Click off your game for a couple of hours. and then go back on. Before you do anything in game, just teleport yourself to that location. So teleporting is absolutely fantastic, and like I say, you can favorite locations as well by clicking the star here, and then they will appear in sort of, if you go through here, you'll see your last locations, your saved spots. This one here is the spot, so if you want to take those coordinates, that is the spot for the London exhibition, so the Jurassic World exhibition, where you're going to get lots of cool stuff. So go ahead, go there and interact with that. You can save routes as well. I haven't saved any at the moment, but you know, those set routes, you know, 1 2 3, you can save those so you can keep going back to a certain route if you find a really good one. If you do find a good route, let me know in the comment section below as well. Also, we have a Discord, so it's mainly for Pokemon Go, Destiny 2, but we are going to add a Jurassic World section in there if we get enough people interested in this game. And if you are interested in the game itself, let me know as well, because we can do videos dedicated to it, not just about location changes, but about things within the game, updates, best ways to get coins, or best ways to play the game and maximize your XP. So guys, that is it for today's video. Don't forget, follow the link in the description below to download this software. It is free to try, but you do need to pay for the full functions and the full version. But it's super cheap at the moment, and honestly, it's 100% worth it to save you a lot of time. Take care, everybody. Stay safe, and we'll see you all in the next video.